welcome to Stitching with Callius. This is episode 12, Angelica Van Buren.
My name is Emmy.
And I'm Jessie. And we're your hosts.
We haven't done this in a while. We're a little rusty.
Yeah, we're just going with it though. Alright, what are you wearing today? You got something for once.
I do have something. I did not make it. Mom made it for me. And it is the... Where'd she put it?
It wasn't too far back. Was it that shawl? Yeah, it's that shawl.
No, that's her lace weight.
No, that's it.
The coterie? No, that was hers.
She didn't give me her
here
coterie.
it is.
What a goofball.
Oh, she is a goofball. Okay, it's the Suma Stripe Shawl by Miju
Yeah.
KP. And
We'll do our best to spell that out for you guys.
it is giant and cozy. So here's one side. And we're all the way to the other side.
So here's I like our demonstrations. We're all okay,
It's
so you want to know a
warm.
secret about it?
Did you know
I knew
doing it
the whole time. Like she's like halfway through and she's like, I think I'm gonna give this to Emmy. I was like, okay. It was right after Mamie, so I was really surprised.
Did we tell them about Mamie?
We said we don't talk about Mamie. Okay, so last time we said we don't talk about Mamie because her dog ate Mamie.
Mom's sweater.
And so since then, Mamie has been fixed. She's alive, and now we can joke about it.
Mom left Mamie in my car the other day.
Again? After that?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh, when we rode home?
Yeah, and I took it in to her, and I was like, you forgot something in my car.
Huh?
But I've worn this several times since she gave it to me. I wear it with this sweater.
Which she got before she even knew about it.
Yes, I did, but they just go so good. Like, it's so perfect with this sweater. Ooh, maybe I'll wear this for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that'd be cute.
A cute little pumpkin sweater. Alright, what are you wearing?
I am wearing my second Juniper cowl. Sorry, and then is stitch. It was our first Ladies of Rock and Roll, and I'll go a little bit more in depth later, but I'll pull it up because it's like giant. There you go. Now you can see the the extent of it. It's like a mammoth.
Can this fit like over your
Not with a bun.
like, you know, like a hood is what I'm asking.
There.
And you could there
An ask.
there for our cold winter walks.
There we go. That you know, I might do that. But this is my bun
But
in the
not with the bun.
I look a little Amish.
Just put your hair down when you do that.
Okay. But I love it. It's so floofy. Someone else said I should turn it into a poncho.
Oh.
It could, but then I
You
have
could
like
just add a hood to it.
I could add a hood, but I have no like. If I made it a poncho, it's like little dinosaur arms.
Constricting.
Yeah. But as a cowl, I love it, and it is good for our walks.
I had to make sure our mic was on.
It's that kind of day. All right. Emmy has not seen our question of the day yet.
I haven't.
So this is a surprise for her. All right. I guess this is mine because housekeeping's yours, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What fiber festivals have you guys been to this fall? Emmy, what have you been to?
The Autumn Fiber Festival that we had last weekend.
Oh, the Ashland. Okay.
And is that it? Well, we did our yarn tour. It's not really a festival.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll count it. It's fall and it's yarn.
Is that the only one?
I think those might be yours.
So.
Okay, so I had those two, and then I had Kentucky, which was fun. Our neighbors were great. I really liked our neighbors. and it was really nice meeting everyone until it got to like 8 o'clock and, you know, no one's there and it was 30 degrees out.
Is that the one you stayed till 10?
Yeah, we stayed till 10. So from like 8 until 10, me, Mom, and Cheese were like buried under like 3 blankets and like our hats on, and like there was no demonstrating. We failed at that. But other than that, it was really fun.
Yeah.
We were tired, but it was fun.
And then you also did
Yellow Springs.
Yellow Springs.
Yes, and I do have a purchase from Yellow Springs that I like. I didn't get anything at Kentucky because I forgot my card.
Oh.
So really, it probably saved me money, but I always like to buy one thing from each place.
Yeah, especially like the out-of-state ones.
Yeah.
Like those are people we wouldn't see
Exactly.
every other weekend.
So that part kind of stunk, but saved me money. All right.
Okay, housekeeping.
All you.
Is this like what day it will be on the web?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the
I
update.
just needed. I didn't get a rundown of our notes before we started.
Just wing it.
We were, yeah. Okay.
So what kind of day it is?
The First Ladies of Rock and Roll will be available on the website October 21st. And they are pretty great. Who is this? Stevie Nicks? No, Pat Benatar.
Yeah.
Pat's my favorite.
I will take this off and go through them all. Give you a little sneak
closer up
peek.
for you.
When we get to our finished objects.
Yes.
Which, guess what? I have 9.
I have 4.5.
Take it. Take your 4.5. I think the half counts as a
I think
whip,
the half
though.
count. It just needs the straps put
okay.
on.
Okay, I didn't know it was just straps.
It's, yeah.
Okay,
And
I'll give it to you.
I even have the hole punches in them, but okay.
You
anyways.
hole punched it?
Well, for the rivets.
You hole
I'll
punched
tell
it?
you.
Okay.
I'll,
Okay.
Okay. And then next we are having a pop-up at Designing Women
Yay!
on November 12th for Suzanne's 40th anniversary in business. And we are super excited about that one. So we definitely look forward to seeing everybody there.
If you guys are local, we will have a special Suzanne colorway.
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Yes.
I'm starting to work on that now, so we should be good to go.
Yeah, we've got some plans worked up, and so now she just has to dye it. And then we also have another pop-up in the works. It'll be early December-ish, I think.
Yep.
Early December.
I think it's like December 3rd if we do it.
We were going to be very brave and do it on Black Friday. But then we thought about that and
Pick the new date.
it wasn't going to work. But that's all of our housekeeping, I believe.
For the year. We should be good.
Yeah.
We can
Unless
start on
we
Christmas presents.
Unless we add something.
I kind of hope not. I might. We have birthdays and Christmas and
Yep.
Thanksgiving. And
3 birthdays in December. And then the
like 7
4
Christmases.
months. Yeah, 7 Christmases. 4 months of birthdays to follow after that. So we're getting to our busy period.
We just try and keep it together. I feel like this whole year has been a busy period.
It really has.
We like recover and then it starts over.
I don't even know if we recover.
Okay, we pretend to recover.
To be honest.
You see us anywhere like looking like zombies, it's because we are.
Yes.
Running on coffee. All right, so our first lady feature today is Angelica Van Buren. We'll let Emmy show that off. This is another one that can be, you said self-striping?
Assigned pooling.
Assigned pooling. I knew it wasn't that.
Not self-striping.
I knew it wasn't that, but like that's what came to mind. Okay, so I guess we'll tell you about her now. We have used her in our Skein story on Wound, so like if you ever want to see like how she works up, she's on her Instagram page. But Angelica Van Buren was born as Sarah Angelica Singleton in South Carolina in 1818. She attended the Columbia Female Academy during her childhood. Her parents believed that her and her sisters should receive more than the normal education for women at that time, and so they sent them there. After that, she went to Richmond, Virginia, where she spent, I think, like a year and a half, and she made her societal debut there. There she met Abraham Van Buren, which was the son of Martin Van Buren, the president. So they were wed pretty quickly. They fell in love and were engaged and got wed all within a couple months. It was very quick. So she became the youngest first lady to hold the title at 21 years old. She was sometimes criticized for her French practices, but overall she was admired. When she had attended the academy, what was it called? The Columbia Female Academy, she had become very encaptured by the French practices and their culture, and she really enjoyed it. So she tried to enact some of those in Washington, and it didn't go over as well. I think one of them was their proceeding line, how they greeted people. She changed that a bit, so that didn't last. Let's see, after they left the White House, they had 3 sons that all lived into adulthood, and they also raised her niece Mary. She sent blankets to the Confederate soldiers in northern prisons, because she's very, her family was very Southern, that's where she was raised, and so that was her way of staying connected to her family. Her charitable efforts continued after learning of her sister's exploitation. Sorry, can't talk today, guys. But she, just wanted to help people like her sister wasn't helped. So she outlived most of her family, but was remembered for her generous nature. I think that's a very nice thing to be said. I really didn't read anything bad about her. She seemed to be very sweet.
Well liked.
Yeah. All except for trying to change the the ways of the White House. Can't have it all, I guess. Alright. So now we've got some finished objects.
Finished objects.
You want to do yours and Mom's?
Sure. We can start with Mom's.
So Mom also finished her cowl that Emmy showed you guys. One. Go to our messages. There you go.
Okay, this is the Simple Hug Cardi by Cozy Up Knits. She does not remember what all yarns that she used for this. It was just her collection of pinks. And she kind of branched out with this green.
Yeah.
And it's all held together with undyed mohair.
I've been suckering her in with a little bit of green lately.
I know you have. She has a green t-shirt that she's been wearing lately.
Yeah, that's true.
And I like it a lot. Okay, here is the cardigan. It looks so warm and fuzzy, and
I told her when she got tired of it, cause she was so hot,
yeah,
that I would steal it.
I know.
Happily.
I would gladly cuddle up in this.
It's so soft.
It's very soft. So that is Mom's finished object.
And she really liked it. It went decently fast.
She did
I think.
do it fast. It was a pretty big needle, I think.
I didn't really hear any complaints about it.
No. Nope.
So fun project. I think she would rate it well.
I think she would recommend it.
It's, as what we said, was her new ugly sweater.
Dad said it was her new ugly sweater.
We told you guys about the ugly sweaters last time. But it's not ugly.
It's not ugly.
That's not what we mean by it.
Dad is just being a grumpy
curmudgeon.
Yes. Yes, I was trying to think of a good word.
I got you. That was a good one. All right.
Okay.
Emmys are very fun this time.
So mine, I have to unbury them a little bit. Okay. So my first one is a Halloween project bag, and I showed you guys this fabric a while ago. I just did a small little project bag. Here's the inside. I love the inside print. It's like little potions and then I've got a little pocket in there, and I put in a little magnetic closure.
Ooh, you fancy.
I know. And then I'm going to have, oh, did I bring any of the,
I think that's a nice touch, your little magnetic.
my little magnets? Yes. So I didn't bring any of my rivets that I will be using. Okay, so for the rivets, like you punch a hole, and then it's not actually with a hole punch, it's with a actual like
okay. That's what
tool
I
meant for this.
Did you go get Mom and Dad's? Or
No,
did you buy one?
I bought one.
Oh my goodness.
It's small though, like it's a smaller one.
Yeah.
So I have black leather straps, and I'm going to put them on with, I have little gold skull rivets.
They are so cute.
To go with my Halloween theme. So that's almost done. I wish I would have gotten some interfacing just to like help sturdy my bag. It's very thin, but I'll remember that for next time.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. But the magnet was super easy to put in. I really didn't have any issues with that. I really like how this one turned out.
So when we get our store, we told Emmy she has to make project bags for it because they're so cute. The ones she's done have turned out very nicely. Mine is a little bit dog fur, but this is her own, so.
Well, that's not dog fur, that's my hair. And it's
just
my
her
string.
hair. Okay, that's better.
Well, with this much hair, you shed a
Right?
lot.
Not if it's always in a messy bun. You know that.
You'd be surprised. Okay, so the next item I finished when we were young, when we were little, our mom made us our own like trick-or-treat bags, and we used them from the time she made them until we quit trick-or-treating. So I made some for our boys. So this is my son's. This one is my favorite. I just like, because it has like every aspect of Halloween. You've got your pumpkin, you got your spiders, you got the skeletons and the ghosts and the witch. So, and a haunted house.
Pumpkins.
Yep.
Did you say pumpkins?
I did.
Leaves. I didn't hear the pumpkins.
Yep.
Like a little gravestones.
Yep. So it's got everything. And my favorite color is purple.
Right.
So
that's the real reason.
and then the inside lining is all the same for all of the boys. It's just little candies and pumpkins and bats. So that's on the inside, and it's the handles for all of them. So this one's my son's. And then little Cheesy claimed this one, little ghosties.
Real fast.
Yeah, he was like, I want the ghost. It has bats and ghosts and moons and stars, and so there's that one. I did use a nice heavyweight interfacing on these.
She don't by then.
Yeah, don't iron them or
Oh really?
like
what happens? Do they just burn?
Yeah, it said that this couldn't be ironed.
Oh,
Like the interfacing can't withstand like high heat.
interesting.
Yep, good thing I warned you.
Yep.
Not that you would iron.
Yeah, not that I would iron.
This one is for little baby Jack. Little spooters and webs, and they've got funny little eyes and faces that they're making. So I thought of Jackson when I saw this one. And then, last but not least, we have Cameron's. And as soon as he saw this, he was like, I want the cats. So,
Really, she just knows them well and had already picked them out.
I really wasn't sure like who was gonna get what. I kind of thought Cameron might like the purple one just because it was like a little like older looking, like more like not baby-ish.
And we have a black cat, so
you do have a black cat, so that's perfect for Cameron. And let me tell you, they will be able to fill.
Yeah, they're big.
They're big. It's a good size. And then maybe mommy will use it as a project bag.
Oh my god.
After trick or treat.
We do get 2 rounds of trick or treat though.
We get 3.
3? Oh, stare at the square, yeah.
Stare at the square and then
You get a little, you don't get like a ton of candy at that. They're almost getting old enough where we can like keep going.
Yeah.
And, like push through.
We'll make them be like, come on,
we need candy.
Get that candy. Well, you still have candy from last year, so
I know. We just like dump it and start over between. Like it's Halloween, we started over.
Yeah. So those are my finished projects. And I really did those just within the last weekend, so I got them done quick. It was either work on my sweater or finish these cute bags.
Or play.
I did the bags, so they had, because Ezra didn't have it. I didn't have a Halloween bucket for him or anything. I think last year we used a grocery bag or something.
I think you did. We got those like dollar bags.
Yeah, so now they have bags that they can use forever. Until they no longer want to trick or treat.
For their kids.
Yep.
All right, you ready, guys? Let's see. We will start
Tell them
with...
how many you have.
I have 9. I think I mentioned it.
Did you?
I have 9, guys, that I could think of off the top of my head. And I really did my best to go through and like make sure I had them all. All right, first up is my juniper cal that I was working... one. I was working on it last time we were recording. This is Behind the Pines. They had a mini set ready to go at the Pittsburgh Creative Arts Festival that I had gotten. And so I came home and immediately started working on it. Immediately. And I love it. It's very big. It's not quite as big as this one because they only put 10 minis in there, I think. So this one is a 10 mini set. And I love it. They're like my perfect colors. It's a good spring one, but I'll wear it all year round.
What was you say? To be springy.
To be completely honest. And the pattern is done by Tony Lipsy, and I know it's a really big pattern going around right now.
It is. I've seen a lot of people doing it.
And it was on like the yarn tour they were doing it, and Pittsburgh did it like as one of their special patterns. So it's a really fun one. It went very quickly, and I like constantly like changing yarn.
It makes it feel like it's going faster.
Yeah, and I was always like, oh, I want to get to the next one and see how that turns out.
Motivational.
Right? And it's also like a very squishy pattern.
Yes, they do look very cozy.
Yeah. So, 1. Next up, we've got my second juniper cal. Again, Tony Lipsy. This time the yarn was by Callius Designs, and it was our 13 First Lady minis. There we go. I had to find the list.
Keep yawning. I'm sorry.
Need some coffee.
I do need coffee.
So we have little boxes of them, and those will be up on the update as well. If you want to make one, I highly recommend them. As you can see, I've made 2.
I want one. I want that one.
This finished one?
Yeah.
That I love.
Yep.
All right. So at the top, the border is CV Nicks. It says brown and black and like neutral one, and she will also be down here at the bottom. That is the border down there too. And this, I learned the reverse single crochet, and it's called the crab stitch. But I super duper like it.
Super duper.
I do. That's how much I've been putting it on some of my other projects because that's how much I like it. So that was a fun one to learn. And then the rest is just a puff stitch. So we have Stevie. Then this pink and black one is Heart. It's very bright, very fun. It pops a lot. Then we have Pat Benatar up next. She is a black and green and purple.
Very Halloween.
Yes. Really, the whole shawl kind of is.
Yeah.
But it's not its goal, but it really works out for the time
and
of
the
year.
next one too.
Right? That just kind of. This is Carly Simons, an orange and black, or no, orange and purple. It's like a very deep purple.
Deep purple.
Yeah, but it's definitely purple. Then we've got Carol King, which is like a blue and red. A little bit of like where it mixes, you get some purple.
There,
yeah.
Where they collide.
There you go, when they collide.
When the colors collide.
The purple and black is Gladys Knight. And then we've got the gray and black, like white, gray, and black. It's Cher. It's very fitting for her. All right, then we got Debbie Harry, also known as Blondie, as our pink and black. A little bit of orange too.
I can't remember if it was mom or dad, but they were like, yeah, Debbie Harry. And I was like, who's that?
Okay, I did too. I don't feel bad.
And then dad was like, Blondie.
Right?
And I was like, oh.
Why didn't you just say Blondie?
Yeah, just say Blondie.
I did the same thing. Don't feel bad. Then we've got number 9 is Melissa Etheridge. It's like a very indigo and black. Yeah, right? Indigo? I think so. Okay. You gave me a weird look.
No, I was squinting because my eyeballs are bad.
Then my favorite color from this set is Bonnie Tyler. It's like blue, green, and black, and it's perfect. It's like everything I've ever wanted. Then Emmy's favorite color, Joan Jett, and it's you're failing me
sorry.
here. It is purple and blue, and it's got like a little bit of reddish orange in it. Yeah, some pink.
It's just fun.
It is very fun.
Like this, you should see the skein of it.
Yeah,
like it's
beautiful. Just, and then we've got the orange and black, which is Grace Slick. It's a little bit of a. It's still a bright orange. Me. Yeah, it does. It's a bright orange, but not quite as bright as Carly Simons. That's like a vibrant orange.
Yeah.
All right, then another one of my favorites is the green and black, and that's Tina Turner. So
that's
very
a black
fun project.
in that collection.
Yeah.
Which we're totally okay with.
Albums. And
yeah.
I loved it. I love the whole thing.
When you think of rock and roll, you definitely think of black.
And it's very warm. Like, I was cold all day on Saturday, like before putting it on, and then I put it on. It's very warm, and I was quite comfortable while Mom was complaining about being cold. All right, let's see.
What else did I finish?
I'm right on the list where I am. Okay, but most of these have like a purpose of why I was working on them. Like, I had to finish this for the show. And the last one, like, it was the first thing I got to do in like a month. So I was like, I'm finishing it right now.
Oh, I love this one.
Is it? It's inside out. Don't mind me, I thought it was right side. It was all put away and everything. What a ding dong. This is my Ophelia tee. It's like this comfy, oversized granny square sweater, and
I love it.
Super duper cute. This was my yarn from the yarn tour I got from Designing Women in Fairlawn. The yarn was Malabrigo, and the pattern was written by Tina, who is a Knit by Tina on Instagram, if you want to go look her up. But you can kind of see my granny square. It's so cute.
I love it. And I've been like dreaming about this Malabrigo forever. But I try not to.
And then you buy other stuff.
I always find Malabrigo. No matter where I go, it's like the first thing my hand touches whenever we go to a store.
And you never buy it,
and I don't intend to do it. I'm just like, oh, that's what my eye goes to. But I don't ever. I have some.
Oh, do you?
I don't know.
And then the blue, all the blue is just it was what is it?
Knit picks.
Yeah, knit
We
picks.
crochet.
Yep, I was going to do my dress out of it and didn't have time, so it became a shirt. Perfect shirt. And I held these double so I could do decay. That was the other thing.
I was going to ask you something about it, but I don't
It was
remember.
done in panels. Was that it? Was that your
No.
question? It was done in panels, and then you just sew them together and do the sleeves. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4.
Sorry, I finished the row. I had to mark it off.
That's a fun
I
number
finished
4.
something.
There you go. That's a finished project.
Row by row.
All right, so my next one, ignore my ends,
I love this one.
is the Yarn Discovery Cowl from the tour. I really have to, just ignore those. There we go. I have to sew them in still. So I guess none of my projects are, a couple of them are finished. Some need ends. But this thing is so stretchy. And it's such a cool, how it worked out.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen what?
The next
hat?
part, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I finished that too. So this was the cowl. The lighter green is Fraptus. Did I say it right?
Fraptus.
Yeah.
Like from Fraptus Day from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know.
I used to call it Frap Joyous, and Lexi heard me say it one time, and she's like,
Making fun of it.
she's like, you ding dong, that's Fraptus.
Whatever. It happens.
And then she explained Fraptus Day, and I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
got it.
I do like all of their yarn bases were named after different Alice things.
Yeah.
So this one was the Queen of Hearts. It was MCN, I believe. Yeah, MCN. And it was mint chocolate was the colorway. And then what store was that at?
That was at
For
For
You. EWE in Oberlin.
And she's a new shop. She's in this old house.
It was so cool.
And it's very cool. She's upstairs. She just opened up right before the yarn tour. So at the beginning of September, I believe
That
when she
sounds right.
opened. She was very nice, very helpful.
And her husband was
Her
there.
husband,
Yeah.
her husband was grabbing everything up high
Right.
for everybody.
They were both very nice.
Both very nice.
Fun
both very-
couple.
Yeah.
So this is my yarn from there, and then the darker green is unknown because I lost my label. But it was from Black Locust Farm in Lodi.
I'm trying so hard to remember what it was.
It was an indie dyer.
Was it
I know
knitted
that.
wit?
Nope, that doesn't sound right. Oh, forever unknown, but pretty green.
It is. It was
It goes
the
well.
perfect green. It's like we both, by the time we got to the end of the yarn tour, we had something very specific in mind for what we wanted to go with our yarns. And that was, I think, exactly what
It was.
the mint chocolate chip needed.
Well, I was also thinking about a brown because it does have some brown in it, but
But you don't wear
well,
brown.
I was trying to not
I know.
get green.
I know, but
Literally,
that's
they're
not, like,
all green.
distinctly
I
green.
guess. It's really green.
It's like
It's like forest green. Which I just made something else with.
run, Forrest, run.
That was me trying to branch out. Okay, so I had
I
yarn left over and made a hat with the rest
I
of it.
love it.
And I just kind of made my own pattern and then did the same thing that I did on the...
And your pom-pom is like perfect for it.
Isn't it? So I just kind of wung the pattern and I like how it
Wung
turned
it.
out. And it has the same little stitch at the bottom too. There, you think you. My bun wasn't
be your
when that happened.
little hat model.
Thank you.
I like that it comes down over my
Oh,
ears.
yeah.
And it's like still slouchy and
It's
hats
perfect.
have to cover your ears, people.
Right?
Otherwise, what's the point?
Exactly. And this part is like a little warmer too.
I hate,
It's a little
like-
thicker.
the like fisherman beanies. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, those
They're
little,
real
like
short,
this.
and then they have a real thick brim, but
That
it's like
still doesn't,
folded.
like-
But it doesn't cover their ears. Like Jackson on Gilmore Girls always wore those.
Yeah.
I'm like, those
Good
are my
job
least
remembering his
favorite.
name. That's a throwback. All right, so this was 5. I think so. Okay, so that was number 5. I used that with the same yarn, so they're a matching set. Boop. All right, number 6. I really like the name of this one. Do you know what it's called?
Run.
No. The name of the pattern is fun too. It's butter upon bacon.
Oh.
I know. Let's see. Yep, it's going the right way. Okay, so I'll come up close so you guys can see the stitch in it. Boop, 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 boop. And here's the edging.
It's very soft.
I know.
I also need to wear this.
I know.
one with
It's
my
perfect.
sweater.
Here, Emmy can demonstrate this one too. We'll just, hold on, pull that in front. Above yours. Emmy, the model today.
There we go.
It does match really well.
It does.
All right, so butter upon bacon. It is I Need It crochet, and I did need it, and I do love it.
And this was with our yarn, wasn't it?
It was. Okay, so the mohair in it, I held it double with mohair and a fingering weight. I think the pattern itself just called for fingering weight, but I was like, it needs some mohair.
Everything needs mohair.
It does. So this is Jill Biden, and she's the orangey color in here. She has like oranges, and I think just like a touch of blue, doesn't she? Like maybe, or I know a little bit green
like little golden
in there. Yeah, she's very pretty. And brown, perfect for this. And then the green in it is
Run, Forest, Run.
Run Forest Run by the Yarnsmith, who she's been in a lot of Ohio shows. I don't think they're from Ohio though. Are they? No, they are. They're from Ohio. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. They're either Ohio or
I'm not sure.
Pennsylvania, somewhere. You can
We
order
met her
from
at
there online
We
though.
met her at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And then you saw her the following weekend, or 2 weekends, at Yellow Springs.
Yep.
Or
So-
Young's Dairy.
Yeah, same
Is that
difference.
same thing?
Same one.
Okay.
So this one, you start down here, and then you like increase, and then decrease up, and then you increase and decrease up. And so you go all the way until it grows ginormous down here.
Ginormous.
Yes.
I tried to spell ginormous the other day.
Hold on. GINORMOUS, right?
I gave up.
Oh,
No
that's probably
idea.
wrong. That's probably so wrong.
I
When watching,
tried.
did you watch the challenge one when they had to spell things like way above the water?
Yes.
And
Yeah. I would lose. I would.
Although
be
some
in
of the
water
words, you're like,
immediately.
bro. All right. So this one I learned a new stitch, and I think it was the I don't think it was called the V stitch. I really forget what it is. It might have been the V stitch, like a smaller version or bigger version of it. No, it's not the V stitch, but it is very pretty. All right, that one was fun, and I enjoy the name of it. All right, then so that's 5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on, gotta do count. 2, 3,
3,
4, 5, 6. Okay, that was 6. All right,
7, 8, 9. Okay.
now I have Mom and my socks. Let's show Mom's first.
And your socks.
Yeah, I made new sock blockers.
Yeah.
And stained them. It's a very nice, like, deep color. It's beautiful. All right. These are the Autumn in Washington socks from our box.
These ones are
Our
Mom's.
box socks. Yeah, these are Mom's.
Box socks.
Box socks. So she did hers and striped them. And I think she did these DK. Pretty sure. Because I did. So I
I think
she
so.
did. Yeah. But so we have Ellen Wilson, we have Skeen Story, this should be J.K. Rowling, Lucy Webb Hayes, and Carolyn Harrison.
Oh, I didn't know J.K. was in this one.
I told you she was, and you were excited. It was a thing. She just shows up.
I just show up
But I
when
think
I'm
they
told.
turned out super cute. I love the little stripe, and there's little, hold on, what's this called?
They're kind of like a basket weave.
Oh. They are pretty though. I'll go up close so you guys can see them.
Or like a checkerboard, I guess. Yeah, it could be either one.
Checker stitch? I don't know.
I don't know.
She put in the pattern though, which will be available one day. If
On
you
the
didn't
website.
get the, yeah, if you didn't get the box, eventually we will put those patterns up there for purchase.
Eventually.
Yep. All right, then we've got the Luminosity socks, which were from October's box. So for mine, I held it double, but I held it double between two different colors. So this one is Ellen Wilson and hold on, I gotta see which way I did it. I think J.K. Rowling. One or Carolyn Harrison. No, J.K. Rowling, and then I went J.K. Rowling to and Carolyn Harrison, and switched it to Carolyn and Lucy, and then Lucy and Skeen Story, and then Skeen Story and Ellen Wilson. So they're kind of like a little nice fade going up. And then the other one, I did the opposite order. So we went from the pink side to the brown side. Boop. I think they look cute together.
I think they turned out good.
I like them. They're very warm too. Very stretchy. All right, scarves. At least mom has some in here.
Yeah.
That's not just mine. Yeah, all right, demonstrate. Although this clash is super
This
bad.
does not match.
Ignore it. Keep your hair down. It's super long. This one's from our September box.
There we go.
There. Getting our bow up there.
Yep.
All right, our September Skeen Story and Wound. This was this Fading Time scarf. It was our knit pattern for the month, and I cannot believe how much this thing grew when she blocked it.
I know.
It's so pretty though.
I was afraid it wasn't gonna be big enough.
I like her bigger stripes of the color. I think it turned out really well. Here, I guess I'll do this while you're... Okay, real fast.
Needles.
We've got Gwen Matthewman in between the stripes. And this is Dolly Madison. And that leads into... She kind of flops them here from the blue to the green side. So this is Eliza Johnson. And then she flop, 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 flop. Sybil Ludington, I believe. Not 100%. I'm pretty sure though. Boop, 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 boop. And Betty Ford. But I like how it's like a mirrored, but like it's blue to green. It's like my colors, man. Here, join me in my scarf. All right, so this was the Fading Time scarf. Then we have the next clashing scarf for Remy. The Scarf of Champions.
Do people still wear scarves like this?
I think so. I would totally wear this one like that. That's a good size for that one. So I did mine and I rotated every row. So I was carrying mine up so I didn't have to snip them. No, I think I did end up snipping them, but since I didn't have to switch too many times, so just a few ends to weave in.
I love how this turned out.
I do too. I totally forget.
Is this the one you were like, look guys, I learned to knit?
No, that was
Oh.
the socks. Oh, that's true. Hold on. Hold on. You look really closely at these socks.
She was like, guys, I learned to knit.
I did,
And
I mean, totally
Mom's like-
believed me. She's like, really?
Mom's like, no way. And I was like, no, she didn't.
Look at that. Look. Don't they look knit though?
They do.
They're fake knit. Faux knit. But I like the color palette on this one. It's very woohoo. I think this one was the Elizabeth stitch. I'm pretty sure. Because this is what I did for Cameron's hat. Speaking of, we're on to Cameron's hat. Cameron went with us to
Yellow Springs.
Yep. He went with us down there and stayed, and so he got to pick out his skein. I let him have my skein.
Wow. I'm replaced by you.
I did not.
Cameron.
Mom did. Oh boy. Okay, so this was Carly Simon's, and so I started with just a single crochet all the way around, and as I was growing, like, I just loved how it was spiraling, and it was spiraling so different. And then I like that's where I grew again and then kept going. Like, this is all the same, so it kind of worked out very similar, the stripes here. And here is where I started my Elizabeth stitch, and so I have like 3 blocks of the orange and 3 blocks of the purple. And then I did a little more growth because my children have really big heads.
They're giant. They're like the size of adult heads.
I know. They're only like, Bradley's is 1.5 inches smaller than mine, and Cameron's is 2 inches smaller. And they're only 5 and 4. So I grew a little more here in a single crochet. So there's a nice little switch again. And then I went back to my Elizabeth stitch here, and I like how they kind of lined up too, but in a different way. And then I did a crab stitch on my edges because I think it was fun.
Crab stitch.
I know. It's a reverse single crochet, but look.
So when he wears it, we can tell him he's being crabby.
Yeah. He'll have no idea. So, Cameron's hat. I love it. And
it's cute.
Mom said she liked that it showed how the assigned pooling can work out. Like, it'll change on what you're doing.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's changed depending on the stitch and the width and all that.
All that good stuff.
All that good stuff. And all that jazz.
There you go. All right. That's it.
That's it.
That's all 9 of my projects.
For finished projects.
Yep.
We're not done yet.
No. Now we have whips. I'll let Emmy go on her whips, though. I've talked too much.
So I have 1. Well, no, I
have 2.
I have 2. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a stitch. Okay. So I am like 8 rows away from finishing the body of this sweater, and then I have a 13 row hem, and then I just have sleeves. So maybe next time we podcast, I'll be able to have it on for you.
There you go. That's a good goal.
But it's definitely grown quite a bit since the last time.
I like that you can really see like the color of the yarn now. You got a lot of compliments on it.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that they like the color. And
they liked your collar.
The stitch up here at the top, I was afraid that it wasn't like readable, but several ladies noticed it. And
from like a decent distance.
And
they weren't like all up in your bubble.
Right. So I'm so close to finishing. I've got a decent amount left, and so I'm kind of tossing up in the air like what to do for sleeves. Do I want to do short sleeves, or depending on how much yarn I have, do I want to do long sleeves?
Do short sleeves. You'll want to wear it in the summer.
I know, but it's such a fall color. Yeah,
that's true. You could do like 3/4 length. That way you could go.
Yeah, I could do either
fall.
Or.
You could go all year with 3/4.
All season.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. I'll probably wear it in the winter and then just wear a cardigan over top of it. A store-bought cardigan. Because if I ever made a cardigan, it would take 10 years.
I've started a cardigan.
I know you did. So that's my Rays of Sun tee. It's it's getting there. I want to be done with it.
It's very
just
nice.
because I want it to be done, but I also
Hey.
want to wear it. It's been a very nice knit. I have no complaints on it. The pattern's super easy to follow, and it's on the Knitterino app, and it shows you step by step. It has a graph for everything. It gives you little confetti poofs when you complete a step.
And you said videos?
And it has videos, like if you don't know how to do a stitch, you can just click on it and it will bring you to a video. So,
and you were working on this much faster than
my rocket tee. My rocket tee took me well over a year.
Yeah.
Let's see. I started this project June 12th.
Yeah.
And
getting
it's
there.
October, so
July, August, September. So only 4 months. This is really good.
only 4 months.
Only 4
guys.
months. Yeah, I say that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Progress.
We're getting there. All right, and my next whip, I was bad, and I went home immediately from the yarn tour and started the Vertices Unite shawl, but I'm doing it in a DK weight, so it'll be massive.
A floofy.
It's gonna be floofy and massive. So here's my yarn. I'm just on the first little section. I haven't gotten to do a whole lot with it. I've been really like going to town on my tee just so I can get it done. But this yarn is spun right round, and its name is Lovey Dovey.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Lovey Dovey, and it's a DK weight. I think I said that already, but so that's my other whip.
That one will be
for this
floofy.
week.
I like
know,
it.
It's gonna be huge, and it's gonna be wonderful.
And if
Okay.
you finish this winter, you'll be set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of new
Will
shawls
I?
for you.
Who knows?
Wow. All right. Let's see. I guess I'll do my first one that I'm working on. This is my shawl on a plane. I'll show you guys the front side.
I need to like be able to finish it on a
walk it.
plane ride.
No, he just made
Oh.
it while he was on a plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is all alpaca.
It's so soft.
It is. It's like
This
just
I could
love
wear
it.
this with us
You could.
too.
You could.
This sweater is good for everything.
Universal.
Yeah.
I asked Mom, I was like, these are so your colors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kind of. There's a little bunchy
Yeah.
right here.
You're very out of your comfort zone.
I got lots of colors. I wanted something different.
It's so soft.
It is.
And she had a ton of beautiful yarn.
And
Great colors.
this was Majestic Meadows was the yarn. They have a farm, and we asked how many alpacas they had, and they have over 200. And
And we're gonna go
yes,
and visit.
it sounds like fun. I like this one. You're doing a front or a back post cross stitch. So that's what's making my little ridges here, and I really like them because I switch colors to do that every time. Just 4 rows of everything. So it's making it go fast. I only started this on Monday, yesterday.
She got the yarn on Sunday, and
Yep. So I'll lock it out and be good to go. And
how much more are you doing?
Oh,
You're
I'm gonna
just
use my
going and
balls.
going and-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use all my balls. It's a
You're
decent
talking
size
about
already.
blocking already, and I was like,
well, I just see it like some of it's,
but
it's because a lot of it's because of the bobbles. There's it's a bean stitch. That was my other stitch I learned. So there's a bean stitch in there, and I think that's really fun too.
beans.
Isn't that fun? Bean stitch. So I guess I'll save the yarn now instead of later because
Okay.
we have purchases too.
We have a lot of purchases.
Let's see what color this is. Okay, this one. Hold on. I think so. Nope. Okay, this one is the wine. I think. Right
I would
there.
think so.
Yeah. Then this is deep pink or dark pink.
The reddish,
Yeah.
pinky color.
Then we've got a purple gray. which is this guy. Although where
A
it looks,
deep aubergine.
it's like there's a little like faded spot, but it goes really well into that green.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was meant for it. Then we've got green, light green. And lastly is pale blue right here. But I thought they were all fun together and I wanted to do something different.
I love that blue.
Palette wise. There we go. And all of them are like, there's one 100% alpaca.
This one's 80. 10 merino and 10 tinsel.
And that's,
Or 10
which color is that? The dark pink.
The dark pink.
Okay, this one was 100%. The wine was 100%. The purple gray was 90 alpaca and 10 merino. The green was 100% alpaca, and the pale blue was 80 alpaca, 10 merino, and 10 bamboo. So they're all like a fun
they
little.
all have something.
Yeah.
Special. I love it. It's so
Me
soft.
too.
It's so soft.
And it's really thick. It's all sport weight, so it's like
It's
really
gonna be
warm.
so warm.
Yeah.
That'll be real good for like the blistery cold days where we have to go outside.
And I don't wear a jacket.
And
So that's what I've been working on. And then the other one is, did I say? Oh, the pattern was done by Michael Selick, and he said he had been like picturing the shawl and everything, and then he made the pattern on a plane. That's why it's shawl on a plane.
shawl on a plane.
Yep. All right, and this is my next shirt. Totally just winging the pattern. It's all from my head, so I guess it's like the guy on a plane. This will be
Just winging it.
This will be shirt at a show.
Shirt at a show.
Because I've been making it at all our shows. So for my yoke, I did all this fun color work, mosaic, fun stuff, little squares, and they just repeat. And then here I'm just doing a, I think I decided on a half double. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did a half double on there. And I'll just keep working my way down. And then at the bottom will be one more row of the green square border, and also on the bottom of the sleeves. And then I want long sleeves.
Long sleeves.
Yeah. So fun.
Yay.
And the yarn was pretty sure Fancy Harkness Love is the green, and the black, I know we changed her name. Like we had two blacks and there was only supposed to be one, so there's a black kerfluffle. So this is our tweed that we have in our store. I know it says it online, so trust online, don't trust me. That's how it goes.
When we're tired, we are not held responsible for giving you wrong yarn names.
But like the tweed is so fun. It's our rainbow, like
The confetti.
Yeah,
Tweed.
I love it. Just little pops of color.
Yes.
They're perfect.
Little nips. Nibs.
Nubs?
Nebs. Nips.
I don't think nibs.
Nebs.
I think nubs. Nubs.
Neps.
Neps, yeah.
I was like-
If we say it long enough, we'll get there.
Neither one of those are right.
I can whoop there. Now you see the confetti. I like it.
Neps.
Neps. Don't
Neps.
second guess yourself now. You got it.
I know.
All right. Bum-ba-da-bum. Oh, and I guess. Okay, I meant to show everyone this when we were
Oh, our finished project.
Yeah, this was for a finished project. Okay, so first is this one. This beautiful little yarn bowl.
I love the shape of this one.
I know. I like the shape. It's unusual, and I like the colors because it's like a green and a charcoal silver.
It's so cool.
And the wood is different in this one.
It's our Slytherin inspired.
Right? And so this one will be up for sale on the website as well. Can you see it? There we go. The inside of this one.
I love this one.
The green is just perfect.
But
and then
I really
I know
really like this one.
And this one's the Ravenclaw inspired. We just like the colors.
I love the copper. I love the color of the wood with the blue. I love how the blue and copper swirled together.
Right? That's the best part of like both of them. Their swirl is so good. I also like the shape on this one too.
Yeah.
That like honey pot.
It's a perfect little yarn bowl.
I know at the show I told everyone I was demonstrating our yarn bowls.
Demonstrating.
Because my bowl.
Meanwhile, my ball won't fly away.
Right?
Fladoodle away.
Fladoodling around. There's a lot of that. So
Yes.
both of those will be up on the update as well. Now that we're done failing. All right, yarn stores.
Yarn stores.
Do you want me to do?
Okay, so
do you have show ones?
I have a show one from this weekend.
Okay, so we want to do those ones at the end. And
The
I'll
show
say mine.
ones?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so first I took, let's see. So first stop on our yarn tour. We were very busy the month of the yarn tour, so we didn't get to go out.
Well, what
More
is
than-
Yellow Springs and
Yellow Springs and
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Was it Pittsburgh?
I think Pittsburgh was like the
Okay.
first weekend
Oh,
or
okay.
something. I can't remember.
That might be.
So
Okay.
during the month of September, we always have a yarn discovery tour, and all the local, not all the local stores, but the ones who want to participate in it participate. And we get these little yarn passports. And you go to the stores. If you make a purchase, you get. Oh, you said you don't have yours.
Okay, Mom.
She forgot hers. It was her
I
first
did.
year. She didn't know better. Oh wait, you have one.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
this is where your
Suzanne's,
bag
yeah.
was.
I should
So
have
her
Suzanne's sticker.
her bag was given at the Designing Women. That's where she got her passport. No, you don't.
No, she must have just given it to Mom.
So you get a stamp at every purchase you make from each store, and then you're also entered to win a raffle from that store, and then also whenever you buy your bag, you're entered into a raffle as well.
Oh, is that what that one's
Yep.
for?
Yep.
And then in each store you make a purchase at, you get to pick a knit or a crochet pattern, which is really
you
nice
get a
too.
pattern. And then also anyone who finishes the full tour is entered into a separate drawing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I tried harder to get to all of them.
We did a lot in one day.
I
We did like
did.
6 stores in
I'm
one
gonna
day.
go without you and bring my children. Drag them
What
along.
about me?
I better start calling off work.
All right. So our first store that we stopped at was the Artful Yarn in Chagrin Falls. What did you get
At the first store?
at the first store?
I have to remember.
This was, I got that brand at this store, so it was probably that one.
Okay. I think it was.
Let me see.
Because I'm
here.
pretty sure
Let me see
those,
the late.
and that was the second one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is
The labels
mine.
are the same.
This is Spun Right Round. And it is boo. I can't find the name.
It's under your finger.
Ah, that's why. Deep End. Alright, and this is a DK weight. It's Squish DK. Does it say the fiber? 100% merino. I think it's very fun.
Okay, and I also got Spun Right Round, and this is the colorway Lovey Dovey. I've got.
I like your sock.
This was my price. Well, it was included in my
That's
price.
fun.
So here's the yarn. It's this very pretty, like, dusty mauve, like deep mauve. It has some blue, like a navy, and some like green specks. And I love how it's knitting up. So pretty. So my goal for the yarn tour was to get stuff that, one skein from each store, and I would make one project with all of my skeins. And I was very unsure of, like, when I was picking them. I'm like, oh no, what if I pick something that, especially the first one, I'm like, what if I pick something that, like, they don't have anything that will go with it? So the first one was a lot of pressure, but after that, they all kind of fell into place. So that was this one.
That's a good one to match, though.
Yes.
That was my goal, and I'm mostly held up with it, except for the ones I use for the cow, which that's okay, because I like the cow.
I do too. I like it.
Because I bought 2 at one store I broke. What's our next one?
So our next one was Around the Table Yarns, and that one is, where is that one? Shaker Heights, I believe.
Here's the book. What is it? Around the Table?
Around the Table. I'm pretty sure it's Shaker Heights.
Yep.
So I got, yes, this one. Tina's Twisted Fibers. And I got the color Peach-alicious. And it's got the blues that are in that first one. It's very, very pale pink. And it's got a couple of the brown speckles or the green speckles. And
that one is very pale for you.
This one, I know.
It's like a mom color.
It's almost like white, but it's pink. Peach.
It's like the color of her yarn room.
Yeah. So those two together were.
You're up to number 2.
Great. Yes. Successful number 2. All right.
And that was Around the Table.
Around the Table.
All right.
Yep.
I do know which one I got for this. This was Super Fine Yarn Co. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like double, triple checking. Okay, this was Alchemist. It is 100% merino as well. Is it? I think it was this is a fingering weight that I'll hold double for my project because I'll do decay whatever I'm doing. But it ties in very well to the greens and blues in this guy. So that'll be fun. Working along.
And then next we went to,
and I like their store. They have a lot of yarn.
They do have a lot of yarn.
They're very nice there.
Next on our trip was Cast On Yarn Studio, and she actually moved recently. She was in this real tiny shop previously, and it was right on Lake Erie in Vermilion. And
oh boy, that's up there.
She moved down the street a little bit to another location, and the store was so nice. She had tons of room.
It was like
she was able to like it was. She was able to like expand and have a lot more, and it was so nice. So
it was like our dream store.
Yes. We were finding things in every corner.
Right? Which is great. That's exactly what you would want.
So I had 2 things from this store. One is this cute little s'mores pin, but the marshmallow, it's kind of hard to see. The marshmallow is, it's little skeins of yarn. And then
I didn't even notice that. Yeah. That's funny. That is hard to see on the camera. They're really cute though.
I think it was called like merino mallows or something like that was what the pin was
something
called.
Like that.
So little skeins of yarn and on a s'more. S'mores are my favorite, so I had to get that. And then I got this beautiful skein from 29 Bridges. The colorway is Under the Bridge. Beautiful blue and got that brown in there and just a slight little bit of that pink. So everything was like really starting to tie together well when I found this one.
That like helped pull it all.
It did.
Keep it together, guys.
Yes.
All right, these are my last ones from the yarn tour.
You got both of those?
Yeah, I got both of these here. I told you I broke it one of the stores. All right, first, I think I did this one. No, I did this one first. It's La Bien Ami.
La Bien Ami.
Okay, and this was hers, isn't it?
No, it's French.
Oh, I thought it was hers.
It's a French yarn.
Okay, so this is, the colorway is the North. It's a 100% merino. And what kind of yarn
so
is it?
Squishy.
Like, what is it? Boucle? Is that what it is?
Let me see. Yes,
Okay.
boucle.
But it's very like,
so squishy.
it is. There's a nice little loopy.
It's
knit
yeah.
to
I was
it.
gonna say it's kind of like a loopy yarn,
Yeah, like the loopy alpaca we
but
have.
yeah,
I like it. It's very dark.
love it.
Okay, so right now I was at this.
And they looked so good.
You do. And then this last one just pulls out like the deep greens and all of it. And this was Yak Silk DK. So I thought this really just helped it, the darkness of it. And
That
it
one's really
is
soft, too.
Land Ho, which I thought.
Land Ho.
It's yarn. The Treasure Goddess yarn. I thought it was cute.
That's funny.
It's got like a little yellowy in it. But so like the four of them together, and I was gonna do some kind of like shawl like Emmy was, and just another crazy shawl like my green one.
Crazy shawl.
Yeah, that's my goal. Alright,
Okay.
that's all my yarn store ones.
Oh, because you already showed.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we went to For You, and that is the new shop that opened up in Oberlin. And so I went in looking for, I was wanting like something with this dark, deep blue, but I ended up getting this beautiful like chocolatey brown, but it's not, like, I don't know how to explain this color. It is so pretty.
And there's a lot of brown tone.
Yeah.
Like goldeny brown.
It's like not your typical brown. It's so pretty. And it just went so well with everything else. So I got that. And then we had one more store. And that was Black Locust. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even tell you what it was. It's Madeline Tosh yarn. It's in Tosh DK. And the colorway is Coffee Grounds. And then our last store, oh wait, second to last store, because we had Designing Women. Did you get anything from her?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I did like when
I
we
did.
got it.
I was late getting it from her,
Yeah.
but so the last store was Black Locust Farm. And this is the blue that I was like searching for. And let me tell you, it took me a while to find it when we were at Black Locust. But I just kept digging.
Right. And they were very nice. They were trying to help us find our
she
colors.
did try to help me find
like,
something. But when you have something in mind, like, it's hard to give up on that vision that you're like seeing.
Even if something matches, like,
even if it went well with, it's just hard to like back off. So
the stubbornness can,
we
like,
are very
it won
stubborn.
this time. Good choices.
So this is Destination Yarn. It's her souvenir DK weight, and the colorway is Harvest Moon. And it's just a very pretty, like, blue tonal scheme. And then my last one would be from from Designing Women, and I got this just solid gray from Ba Yarns in the colorway Obsidian to kind of tie all of it together. I thought the gray, yeah, I thought the gray would be like nice, and it's kind of like a, it's kind of got like a purpley hue to it. Yeah.
Your shawl is gonna be massive.
Well, I figured like this is just my like just in case I need like to finish.
Yeah,
because
you could do your border with it and then make
do
it
the
hat.
border. So, yes, so that's the plan for this. And then I've been like craving this mini. She's had it sitting on the table in her shop for a while now. And I'm gonna do a mini blanket for like a bedspread. So this will go in my minis collection for that. And it is Ridiculous hand-dyed yarn. And the colorway is Tulip. And it's just so pretty. So pretty. So that is the last of my yarn store purchases.
Yay.
And then, do you have show purchases?
I do. I think I have one more because I have this one. This was from Ashlyn.
Yep.
All right. Then we have In the Depths of Our Piles. There we go. All right. This is my, okay, we bought a present for my aunt over there, but just in case she watches it, we're not going to show it. Me and Cameron picked it out. So,
It's really, it's nice.
It is.
I like it a lot.
It's different.
Yes.
All right, so we got McMullen Fiber Co. Whoops. And this is her Posh DK, the Morning Mauve. So it's an MCM DK. I like it. I have not started this.
I like this color.
Yeah. It's also not very me, but
it's very like my colors. Is this for me?
Nope. I'm making a granny square sweater.
For me?
For me?
For me?
And so I got 2 full skeins of that. And then I think there's 6 skeins of these halvesies.
But your colors are like
maybe you can,
like
I think
any
it's a
colors.
cardigan, so maybe you can wear it once.
One
time.
And not around my dog.
Right? Oh no, it doesn't go home with you. This guy.
It's so pretty. I like that. It's greenish.
A little bit, yeah.
It's got like a green tint to it.
And there's this guy.
So pretty.
Ooh.
Who is this? McMullen?
Is McMullen, yeah. And she has a trunk show coming up sometime.
I think I have a couple, maybe 1 or 2 of her skeins.
I think Mom does as well. This is like a nice brownie color.
It's like a charcoaly brown.
Yeah, like a charcoal brown. I like that. There we go.
Like a deep grayish.
This is different. This is a lighter. This is like a grayish.
Yeah.
There you
A
go.
light grayish and a dark grayish.
And then it has some pop with this yellow.
It's the camera's picking it up I think a lot better than
it's
it
not
was.
quite as
It's more like golden-y.
a fall.
Yeah.
It did look very bright in there. But
Those
that
are
was my one purchase from.
What's
it called?
I want it.
Have you not seen those yet?
I remember this one and this one.
Not
I
all
don't
of them.
remember the rest of them.
So that's my.
Those are
That's
pretty.
it. That's what I've got. I've got some projects for the fall.
Yeah,
the
you
winter.
do. Yeah. So I've got. Oh wait. I also won.
Oh yeah, you did.
I won a raffle.
Brat forgets.
So I won a raffle. This is not my full prize. I forgot to tell Jesse to get the book that I got from Mom. It's called Making Marls. It's a very beautiful book. Very, like, it was very in-depth and everything. So it came with this little goodie bag of stuff. I got a pair of scissors in there, and those are at home. on my sewing table. And then I got this little trinket box with little stitch markers and little rings, and I had them on one of my projects, little needle stopper things. And it came with this little pink mini, and this one is a fingering, and this little charcoal mini, and that one's a DK, and I don't know whose yarn they are. There's no label
Oh, that kind of
as to like who it is. They're very soft, they're very squishy.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't know what colors they are either. This one says 101 and this one says 306. So I don't know.
I wonder if they got
what
pulled
they
from like
are.
the Kyogi boxes or something.
Oh,
because theirs are little like
maybe.
that. I don't know.
So I got that. Got some scissors. I got that little yarn ball.
Wasn't yours
holder
from
thing.
the Artful Yarn?
The Artful Yarn, yeah.
Yeah, they had a bunch of Kyogi boxes. I bet it might have
No. Artist. You're thinking Artist Gallery. Or no, Artist Gallery is where I
been. Where
won.
you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, no, they definitely had a bunch of of those because
Yeah.
I looked at them forever, debating on them.
This one, I really don't remember getting it anywhere, but it was in my bag, so it could be an old purchase. It's Destination Yarn. It's fingering. And
You get that at Great Lakes? Because they were there.
maybe I did. And the colorway is Danish Heige. Is that right?
I think Heige.
Heige? I don't know. It's a very pale, neutrally kind of skein. I don't know what I will use it for. Don't have any plans for it. Maybe some socks. Maybe some pretty socks.
You could use it with that gray
Yeah.
and make a hat with your, like, what's left over.
Well, I've got a couple hats.
You've got more
to make.
hats?
I got more hats to make. So then at the Autumn Fiber Festival this weekend, I also got some yarn from Majestic Meadows. And I got a 90% alpaca and 10% Angeline.
I think so.
For both of these. They're both 3-ply baby weight, so fingering. And they are approximately 150 skeins. So this one says dark charcoal gray with this beautiful green and purple sparkle in it. And I saw that and I was like, oh, you usually don't see green and purple sparkle. Right. So I had to get that one. And then lying next to it was this white with, it's got this like blue iridescent sparkle. It's not picking up on camera very well.
No.
You can kind of see flecks of it.
This is like what Emmy and I
It's
pictured our car as.
It's so pretty. And I will probably do something of those together. Very pretty, very soft.
You could do mitts, like fingerless
Oh, I
mitts.
could, yeah.
Those would be cute.
Yeah.
And really warm.
They would be very warm.
Or just gloves.
And then I also got some yarn to make a hat for my husband. And this is from the Alpaca Yarn Company, Paca Paints. And it's a DK weight. It's 100% baby alpaca. The colorway is anemone, sorry. The A is hard to read. It's anemone.
Oh boy.
So it's this just pretty blue tonal. And then I got some yarn to make my son a hat. Jesse helped pick this one out because they both love green.
Which is hilarious because Emmy hates it.
I do. And this one is called Emerald Isle. Very pretty. And he will love it. And I ordered his new winter coat today, and I made sure it would go good with his new little hat that he's gonna get.
It's gonna be
just
so
a
warm.
charcoal gray coat, so and then of course I had to get some for myself,
Right.
to make me a hat. And this is called Seahorse Parade.
Oh, that's fun.
And these are my colors. Gray and
They had
maroony
a lot
purple
of options.
and that teal. So pretty. And these are so soft.
Emmy had like 4 different options in her
I
colors.
did. Yep.
Sure.
They got my number, that's for sure. That's all I've got. That's a lot.
I think that's all we both got.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So
we still haven't gotten to our 100 subscribers.
I was just gonna say that. So
Christmas is coming up. So a skein
yeah,
of your
a free
choice.
scheme. Share with your friends.
Or for yourself, since you're buying and making for
Oh no, I
everybody
meant share
else.
the video with
Oh,
your
yeah.
friends so you
Share-
can win.
Share us. Share us with your friends. So you can get a skein, and then
Yeah.
you can make something for yourself after all of your holiday knits are done.
We're getting close, guys.
We are.
We're getting
I
there.
think we're 9 weeks away, I think.
Oh, I meant we're close to the 100. I don't know. We're something
we're not,
like 9.
We're not on the
Because
same
you're
wavelength.
sleeping.
I know I am sleeping.
That's okay. But so share us,
so,
Facebook,
yes.
all that good stuff.
Like
us.
subscribe, comment, all the things.
Let us know what fiber shows you've been to this
Yes,
fall.
yep,
We want to
yep.
know. Like to know the good shows to go to.
Yes, we do.
All right. Anything else?
I do not have anything else.
All right. Thanks for joining as we unwind our skeins and history together. Bye.